Serena Williams, a name that has become synonymous with power, grace, and perseverance, recently reminded the world why she remains a symbol of excellence, both on and off the court. On Friday, July 11th, the tennis icon posted a series of selfies to her Instagram, and while the images showcased her rock-hard abs and post-workout glow, they also offered a deeper glimpse into a story that resonates with many: resilience, transformation, and the powerful journey of self-reclamation after motherhood. In the photos, Serena is dressed in a sleek black sports bra and matching leggings, standing in front of a gym mirror. Her sculpted physique radiates strength, and her face carries the unmistakable expression of someone who's worked hard not just to get back in shape but to rediscover herself in the process. "Working out and working on my angles," she captioned the post playfully, but behind that lighthearted tone was a message of hard-earned pride. Comment section beneath her post lit up with admiration and encouragement, reflecting the impact she continues to have, not just as an athlete but as an inspiration to millions. Lala Anthony, actress and longtime friend, chimed in enthusiastically, "Always preparing for summer," adding a string of emojis to match her excitement. Actress Holly Robinson Peete couldn't hold back her reaction either, writing simply yet powerfully, "Shredded fire," a testament to just how impressive Serena's physique appeared to be. Journalist and author Elaine Welteroth joined in as well, commenting with a cheeky and affirming "abysses," drawing out the word as if it needed to be stretched just to fully capture the awe. This wasn't just about looking good, it was about achieving a personal milestone. Serena, now 43, revealed that she had hit her weight loss goal in December 2024, a revelation that struck a chord with fans who have followed her journey since she stepped away from professional tennis and embraced new roles in life: wife, mother of two, entrepreneur, and role model. The journey that led to this celebratory moment wasn't easy. Serena had spent much of the previous year working to regain her strength and confidence following the birth of her second daughter, Adira River Ohanian, whom she shares with husband Alexis Ohanian. Born in August 2023, Adira's arrival marked a new chapter in Serena's life, filled with sleepless nights, quiet lullabies, diaper changes, and a profound recalibration of priorities. Becoming a mother again after years of being in peak physical shape brought both joy and challenges. Serena has always been candid about the physical and emotional toll of pregnancy and postpartum recovery. And this time, she was determined to document that process, not just for her fans but for herself, perhaps as a way to remain accountable and to connect more intimately with the global sisterhood of mothers who navigate similar struggles every day. One particular goal stood out in her journey back to form: the desire to fit into a denim Valentino maxi skirt she had purchased while pregnant. At the time of buying the skirt, Serena saw it not just as a fashion item but as a symbol, something to look forward to work toward. It was a physical reminder of who she was and the kind of discipline and inner fire she possessed, even amid the overwhelming tides of motherhood. In January 2024, Serena offered her followers a behind-the-scenes look at her progress. She shared a video from the gym, casually executing barbell squats, albeit at a lighter weight than what fans might expect from a champion athlete. With hip-hop artist Dawn's "My Name Is" soundtracking the moment, Serena turned the mundane into a declaration. "All right, I'm getting back into the swing of things," she said with a smile, her voice tinged with both determination and self-awareness. She knew she wasn't yet where she wanted to be, but that wasn't the point. The point was that she showed up. That she kept going. "This is not my usual weight, but it'll do until I get back to where I need to be," she confessed, acknowledging both her past and present self in a single sentence. That kind of transparency, where strength and vulnerability meet, is rare, and it's part of what makes Serena's journey so universally relatable. After finishing a few reps, she let out a breathy, triumphant "feels good," followed by a small laugh and a celebratory "woo" as she racked the weights. It was a moment of pure authenticity, an elite athlete finding joy in simply moving her body again. Month after month, Serena kept at it. Between tending to her newborn, managing business ventures, and navigating the world of parenting alongside Alexis, she carved out time for herself in the gym. It wasn't about vanity, it was about agency. About reclaiming a piece of herself that sometimes gets lost in the chaos of motherhood and the demands of daily life. By December 2024, she reached her goal. In another Instagram video, Serena finally slipped into that long-awaited Valentino skirt. Holding her breath and tugging the waistband ever so slightly, she looked into the camera and declared, "It just fits!" An ounce more it wouldn't. The satisfaction in her voice was unmistakable. It wasn't just the skirt, it was everything the skirt represented. Progress, patience, perseverance. "I need to give myself credit," she added, a gentle reminder to herself and to all the women watching that celebrating small victories is not just allowed, it's necessary. Serena's ability to remain grounded while accomplishing so much has always set her apart. She's a woman who has won on the grandest stages in sports, yet still recognizes the quiet triumph of zipping up a favorite skirt. She understands that the journey back to self isn't a straight line. There are days filled with motivation and others weighed down by fatigue, doubt, or frustration. But Serena doesn't just survive those days, she uses them. She uses them to sharpen her resolve, to reinforce the belief that progress doesn't always look like forward motion. Sometimes it's just about standing back up. The story of Serena Williams is often told in Grand Slam titles and Olympic medals, in breaking barriers and rewriting history. But there's another story, quieter, more intimate, and just as powerful. It's the story of a woman who, after conquering the world, returned home to raise her daughters and rediscover her own strength in new and unfamiliar ways. Fans have followed her from the tennis court to the red carpet, from Vogue covers to business boardrooms. They've watched her dominate sports, become a cultural icon, and even evolve into a successful venture capitalist and fashion entrepreneur. But moments like these, raw, unscripted, deeply human, are perhaps what resonate most. They show us that behind the titles and accolades is a woman still striving, still growing, still celebrating the wins, big and small. In the months since, Serena has continued to embrace this chapter of her life with the same fervor she brought to the court. Whether she's spending time with her family, investing in promising startups, or appearing at events radiating glamour and confidence, there's a new aura about her, one that suggests balance, wisdom, and peace. Her relationship with Alexis remains strong, rooted in love, respect, and mutual support. Together, they've weathered the highs and lows of fame and parenthood, carving out a life that is rich in both ambition and intimacy. Their daughters, Olympia and Adira, are growing up in a home filled with strength, love, and the example of a mother who defies limitation at every turn. Serena's story reminds us that success isn't static. It evolves just like we do. From championship titles to quiet gym victories, from center court to center self, she's writing a new legacy, one that celebrates not just the athlete she was, but the woman she continues to become. And in that process, she gives the rest of us permission to evolve too. So when she posts a selfie after a workout, showing off those abs and captioning it with a cheeky "working on my angles," it's not just about aesthetics. It's about agency. It's about pride. It's about honoring the work behind the scenes, the sweat, the setbacks, the small choices made day after day. It's a portrait of resilience, a mirror held up to every person who's ever tried to bounce back, reclaim themselves, or simply feel good again in their own skin. Serena Williams may have put her abs on full display, but what she truly revealed was her spirit. And that, more than anything, is what continues to inspire the world.